Brilliance Audio presents Ricochet Joe by Dean Koontz, performed by James Patrick Cronin. Nothing remarkable happened to Joe Mandel until the winter that he was 18, when, over the course of one day, more interesting, strange, and perilous events befell him than most people experience in a lifetime. Having floated through so many tranquil years free of adversity, he was ill-prepared for his encounters with what his maternal grandmother, Dulcie Rockwell, called Dedicated Practitioners of Evil, or DPEs. Neither tall nor short, Joe stood 5'10" in his stocking feet and just a little bit shorter when barefoot. Neither fat nor thin, he weighed 160 pounds. Brown hair, brown eyes, neither movie star handsome nor hideously ugly. He had a pleasant face and a winsome smile. He always wore jeans and T-shirts, except when he wore jeans and flannel shirts. Everybody liked Joe well enough, and nobody hated him. His mother had died of cancer so long ago that he had no memory of her. His father loved Joe to the extent that he was capable, but being a low-key individual not given to intense emotions, he expressed his love more often with pats on the head and affectionate smiles than with kisses and extravagant proclamations of devotion. Grandma Dulcie often kissed Joe on the forehead or the cheek, and she told him she loved him half to death, which to him always seemed like an odd way to express love. But Grandma Dulcie was what his dad called a character. If flamboyance was an inheritable trait, Dulcie evidently had gotten all of it that had been allotted to 3 generations of the Mandel and Rockwell families. Joe lived in Little City, which was named after its founder, Thomas Little. Little City wasn't really a city. It was more like a big town, with 20,000 citizens. There had been fewer than 400 residents when Thomas Little founded the place, but he had been a man with big dreams and no regard for the truth. Saturday, the 11th day of March, interesting things began to happen to this ordinary Joe. During the week, he attended classes at Little Junior College, which Grandma Dulcie said was a stupid, redundant name, where he had begun to prepare himself to be either an English teacher or an advertising copywriter, or maybe a destitute novelist. He wasn't yet certain of his career, though he knew he didn't want to be a dentist, like his father, because looking too deeply into people's mouths disturbed him. On weekends, Joe read novels or worked on one he was writing. But on the Saturday morning when his life changed, he was doing volunteer work in Central Park.